No one believed the old body camera was haunted. It had been recovered from an abandoned police station after a mysterious disappearance 20 years ago. The camera looked damaged, its screen cracked, and its battery should have been dead. Yet every midnight, the small red recording light blinked by itself. Curious YouTuber Ethan bought it from an antique collector, hoping it would become his next viral video. The collector only smiled nervously and warned him never watch the footage after midnight. Ethan ignored the warning. At exactly 12 a.m., he pressed play. The screen showed shaky footage of a dark forest where an unknown officer walked alone, breathing heavily. Every few seconds, the camera blinked to black before returning. With each blink, a tall shadow moved closer behind the officer. Ethan paused the video, but when he looked behind him, nothing was there. He laughed it off and continued watching.
The officer suddenly started running, screaming that something was following him. Trees twisted unnaturally, whispers echoed through the forest, and the blinking became faster. Each time the screen went black, the shadow grew larger until it filled the entire frame. Then the footage stopped. Ethan's room instantly became silent. Even the ticking clock had stopped. A single blink came from the camera again. This time, the officer suddenly started running, screaming that something was following him. Trees twisted unnaturally, whispers echoed through the forest, and the blinking became faster. Each time the screen went black, the shadow grew larger until it filled the entire frame. Then the footage stopped. Ethan's room instantly became silent. Even the ticking clock had stopped. A single blink came from the camera again. This time, the screen wasn't showing the forest anymore. It showed Ethan's own bedroom. He froze. The camera angle matched exactly where the haunted body camera sat on his desk. On the screen, Ethan could see himself staring at the camera. Behind him stood a tall, faceless figure with impossibly long arms. Terrified, Ethan turned around, but the room was empty. When he looked back at the screen, the figure was much closer. The lights flickered violently, and cold whispers filled the room. Ethan grabbed the camera and tried to throw it away, but it wouldn't leave his hands. The blinking became faster. Blink, 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 until the screen turned completely black.
The next morning, Ethan had vanished without a trace. His apartment door was locked from the inside, and the only thing left on the desk was the old body camera. Detectives reviewed its final recording. It showed Ethan staring into the lens, whispering in fear, "It's behind you." Then the video blinked one last time. Today, the haunted body camera